Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Preston Pugh, and I'm joined by my two best friends, Garrett Drake and Jacob Alka, and this is our It's Obvious recap for the EA E3 2015 conference. And holy crap, Star Wars Battlefront.
Star Wars,
amazing.
man. I say normally we'd go in chronological order recapping everything, but let's just knock out Star Wars real quick because we were all just like absolutely mind blown by how awesome that gameplay looks. It completely surpassed my expectations. Completely.
For sure. Looks incredible.
Looks so good.
Yes.
Like, it does.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, it looks like Star Wars.
Like the graphics are beautiful. The gameplay looks super fun. Like it's all like the original. The sound effects are perfect. It had like the music playing and like.
That was my favorite part. Was the sound effects.
Yeah,
like,
it was amazing.
It's like you're in a classic Star Wars movie.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Back to the original trilogy. Yeah, it looks freaking awesome.
It looks action packed for sure too. It looks chaotic. I love it.
Looks good. I was very skeptical on the switching from third person to first person, but actually it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
So it looks like there's not going to be a lot of cover combat. Maybe just the way they were playing it. So I don't feel like that's going to be as big of an issue as I thought it was going to be by looking around cover and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like I played Battlefront when I was a kid, and that definitely looks like just a huge upgrade in terms of what we saw.
It looks so awesome.
Looks so cool.
I can't wait to take control of like Luke or Darth Vader.
That was so cool
at the end. Yeah, that
looks
really cool. I love how they said at the beginning how it's almost like you play as the boss characters, and that it's just like a boss fight basically. Yeah, that's really cool. It looked like there was way more than 40 players. Like they were like. The level cap is not level cap. The player count. The player cap is 40 players.
Right.
I can't talk. It looked like there was way more than that. It looked like an epic battle.
I think we mentioned in our podcast when we originally discussed Star Wars Battlefront about there only being 40 players. Like as long as the map size is suitable to that amount of players, if they fill that out, I mean, it could be like. You could play with 10 people on a map that's like small enough for 10 people, it'll feel like 100 because it's just so crazy. But I feel like if they nailed the map size and 40 players should be plenty.
It felt to me like the maps were like, they didn't seem like they were huge, but it felt like they were very immersive, which is what's important to me, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, that shot where the TIE fighter in first person follow that X-Wing through that canyon, that was so cool.
I think it was mainly like the backgrounds and like you could see far, but you probably can't necessarily go that far.
It just makes it look bigger than it actually is. Which, looks awesome. You can't actually control the walkers, right? They're on a track. I
also heard they're on a track.
AT-ATs.
Is that what they're called? The walker things?
They actually showed gameplay of someone in one. So
yeah, I think you can control them on rails.
You can like aim and shoot them.
Yeah,
I have heard they're on rails, but I mean, honestly, it isn't a big deal to me.
No,
I mean,
I thought you meant just in general
can you actually
getting
go in a thing that big anyway? If you think about it.
I mean, it probably wouldn't have been that fun to like drive it anyways because they're so slow.
Yeah,
but it looks awesome. I'm super pumped for that. So, is there a beta for this or?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
I
think it's on EA Access. You get access to the. Oh no, you get access to the game a week before or something like that. Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
I felt like they announced a beta at their Star Wars.
I feel like they would have commented on that though.
Yeah,
and they didn't say anything. Okay. So,
what do you think our chances are?
Leave it below in the comments if there is a beta. Let us know because we can't remember.
Yeah, which is funny because we're the ones on the YouTube channel. We're the most uninformed people sometimes.
We're the ones freaking out about it.
But what do you think our chances are of seeing an additional demo of this game at Sony's press conference?
Oh,
I don't know.
Like on a different map or something.
I don't know. I can see Sony trying to take advantage of that game.
Yeah,
that'd
be awesome. I mean, like their first demo, I said, was presented on a PlayStation 4. So
yeah.
I don't know.
That would be pretty interesting.
I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for that because I'd love to see more.
They could always show one tomorrow. I mean, there's going to be games shown tomorrow.
They might probably have the same demo with an interviewer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want to see any more. That just looks really awesome.
It does. I'm excited for that. We have so many awesome games coming out this year. It's like just like the future
like
is
Madden
so bright.
16, NFL, NHL 16.
Yeah, all
FIFA
of our favorites.
with Pele.
Yeah.
My goodness. What a just
the
whole enthralling experience.
We literally and don't get me wrong, we are all sports fans here. And me and Jacob specifically and even Preston sometimes we play a crap ton of FIFA. I'm talking like almost 4 or 5 nights out of the week we'll play FIFA. Yeah. And, I mean, I know I have friends that play Madden. We all watch sports, but something about sports video games.
I love watching football. Like, it's
football's
my
the greatest sport in the world.
Just video games do not interest me at all.
I don't know.
For some reason.
I mean, it's just, as soon as the sports came on, like, we're not just being cynical or anything, but we were just bored to death. Especially when they brought out Pele with that FIFA interview. I don't even know a word he said. Like, as soon as he came out, like, I was instantly...
Cool. It was cool that he was there, though.
Yeah,
like,
at least he made an appearance. Nice guy, I'm sure. A legendary athlete. But, like, we're all just like, when that came on.
So we're probably not going to be going into detail about these sports. They're cool. They're okay, cool.
Yeah,
they're
just
sports.
more great EA Sports games. We know they're good, and for the fans out there, I'm sure they'll love them and they're excited.
Yeah, which is why I know it's probably due to investors and stuff. They have to announce these things, but like I don't even know why they spend time doing this. Because like if you're I mean, it's not a surprise if the next game's coming out. I don't know, but whatever. There's probably a reason they have to do it.
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda. That looked really cool.
It's what they started out the show with.
Yes.
Cool cinematic trailer.
Unfortunately, there wasn't any gameplay. I
That's
what
I
really
predicted.
thought there was going to be gameplay. Yeah, you're right. I really thought there was going to be something.
Yeah.
That was very short, just trailer. It looked awesome. They said there's a new galaxy, explore a new galaxy. I don't know if that technically meant we're not going to
I've heard rumors. I don't know if this was confirmed or a rumor. I can't remember, but I've heard that not only are you discovering new galaxies, but you can create establishments on different planets and stuff, and kind of have like civilizations. And
Is this in the same galaxy? I mean, like I said, a new galaxy, but I wonder if they're already there, or because after Mass Effect 3 spoilers, the mass relays were destroyed, so you can't really travel. So is it after or before or?
I'm not sure, but it'll definitely be interesting.
Spoilers?
Yeah. Did you not play Mass Effect?
No, I haven't played them before.
Sorry,
I covered my ears.
They have the remastered trilogy coming out, don't they?
No, they didn't say anything about that, so it's not happening.
Was that just a rumor?
That was that was one of my guesses. I swear.
My guess would be if that is going to come, it's going to come like early next year.
No, it should have come out this holiday season.
I mean, they're gonna have it on Xbox, so.
Yeah, with backwards compatibility. I feel like they're like, do that instead.
Yeah, what's the point?
Mass Effect 2 is on PlayStation Now streaming, so you can play that as well. Unfortunately, I really wanted to get that collection.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, to play on PS4 or something. Need for Speed coming out November 3rd. Looks really cool.
It looks awesome.
I was scared they weren't going to show any gameplay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's online only, which is we were kind of bummed out about it, but it looks really cool.
I'm more inclined to play something like that than Forza.
Same with me.
Yeah, I'm way more.
It seems like there's actually a story behind it, which is
Yeah, and car customization looked really cool. They took a note out of Fallout's page where you just point at the things and switch them. So that's what I thought of. But it looks really cool.
Yeah, and my favorite thing in any car in any video game is running from the cops, which is what Need for Speed does best. So
yes,
I'm excited about that as well.
Looked cool. The drifting looked really cool too.
Yeah, I loved how when you were turning, it had that really cool car, that angle when you did the drifts and stuff.
Awesome.
It looks, and the graphics are beautiful too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, speaking of beautiful graphics, the Knights of the Fallen Empire, that CG cutscene, those graphics were phenomenal.
For Old Republic Star Wars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful. All their cutscenes are phenomenal.
It made me wish that was like an actual film.
I know. That's what we were talking
And we don't even know anything about like the actual story, but just from the trailer we got, I was so intrigued.
BioWare is just amazing at their trailers.
Yeah.
Like, they look phenomenal. They it really make you want to play the game, which is nothing like that because it's an MMO.
Yeah. And me and Zach played the Old Republic extensively. We never played the DLC, but we got both of us. I think got to like level 30 something.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
And
I played it a little bit with y'all.
Yeah, and we were really into it. And we loved it. That was close. The only reason we stopped was because my sister had to go back to school and I was using her laptop because it isn't on Macs. It's only on Windows computers or just PCs in general. Yeah. And so she went to school, so we just kind of stopped playing. But this DLC definitely gets me excited about the game.
It looked really cool. You got me so excited.
Yeah, I was predicting that it was going to be on console. Like they're going to make this huge announcement, but unfortunately they didn't.
Oh yeah, I would have totally been.
Like that would probably be what I was most excited for if that would have happened.
Yeah, you just brought that up before, and I was like, oh my god, dude!
Because I love MMOs and I love Star Wars, and this is the perfect game.
Yeah, looked awesome. On Unravel by Coldwood Studios over in Sweden. I know I've heard of them before, but I didn't know exactly what they're doing. That game looked pretty interesting, and the guy was pretty interesting as well.
I was really intrigued by that game.
Yeah, that
guy was nervous. That guy he did a good job.
Poor guy.
He did a good job. You could tell he was scared out of his mind.
When he was pulling out those dolls, his fingers were like
he was like, I made the doll. Well, what's his name again?
Unraveled.
The game's called Unraveled. The character's name is called
Yarny.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I had Taco Bell, and it hit me hardcore at that point, so I had to escape to the bathroom, so I missed a lot of that guy.
On a side note, speaking of Taco Bell, like I said, that was the best steak best steak quesadilla I have ever had from Taco Bell. Like, holy
It looked
crap.
good. It was really thick.
Yeah, it was like
juicy.
Thicker than ever. I was like, look at this thick quesadilla.
It's because
we
put
it in my mouth and I consumed
it. One of our ETH traditions got to stock up on that Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, it was just fine.
I didn't miss some of the conference because of it.
Yeah.
Garden Warfare 2. They announced that at the Microsoft press conference, but they showed some different things. Actually, showed some gameplay. They showed that you can actually play solo or split screen.
Yes.
Which is apparently one of the biggest requested features of the previous Garden Warfare. Looks really cool.
It does. It looks like a lot of fun, and I enjoyed the last one, so I'm sure I'll play this one a little bit.
Like I said, I had it. I played it a little bit. I actually played it on when we got the game for free, which was last E3 is when I actually got it, I played it on my Vita remote play all the way at my house from my Vita. That's the only time I ever played this.
Cool. I feel like that'd be a great Vita game to play as well.
Yeah, it was fun from what I played. Mirror's Edge Catalyst looked really freaking awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that it's open world.
Yeah, free roaming open world. Yeah, I'm
that sounds
super
very cool.
pumped for that game. It's coming out February 23rd. It's a prequel. I loved the first Mirror's Edge. I thought it was amazing. So I'm so glad that they're doing the second one and they're like really pulling out the stops, making it open world and stuff too, which is just makes perfect sense for that game.
Yeah, I've never played a game like that, so I'm excited to give it a try.
Yeah, it's super fun. I really loved it. But I think that was about it. And like you said, it ended with Battlefront, and that was just really freaking cool. So I truly look forward to playing that a week after Fallout comes out, which I probably will barely be getting to it. Yeah. But all these games coming out around that time. We got Rise of the Tomb Raider, Fallout, Battlefront,
Halo, Call of Duty,
all
it's
that
like
stuff.
The most stressful.
Why do they do this to us?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sucks.
There's too much stuff. I know. I'm as much as all this stuff looks. How much it looks cool and stuff. I'm still like want to play Fallout more than anything. So
I feel you.
As far as multiplayer wise, I'm gonna be all over Battlefront, probably more than Black Ops, probably more than Halo 2 as well.
Probably, same with me.
Because this just looks, so much nostalgia watching that. Like remember playing Battlefront 1 and 2 on my PS2 back in the day. So.
Yeah. How does one juggle all these good games coming out?
It's
the
really
real question.
Hard. You can't work.
This is bound to be one of the biggest years in gaming since like 2007.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Didn't people consider last year really big too? I don't remember.
Really,
no.
But this year is massive, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
very exciting E3 as well. I mean, we're only halfway through the day, and we got a lot more goods coming.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for Ubisoft in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
God, I hope Splinter Cell. I want a new Splinter Cell so bad.
We're keeping our fingers crossed for Splinter Cell.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it's coming.
Yeah,
I don't either.
Yeah, I just don't think it sells very well.
If I had one wish for E3, that would be it. It's to see a new Splinter Cell.
I haven't looked at the sales and stuff, but I just don't think it's a bigger franchise as they probably want it to be. But I love Splinter Cell to death. Freaking love it.
I want to see a new game. What was that army game, World War I game that they had last year?
Oh, Valiant Hearts.
Yeah, I want to see a game like that.
Probably from the UB Art Studios. We'll probably see something cool like that again.
Because I really like that game.
Yeah, I downloaded it on my PS4, PlayStation Plus, but I haven't.
If you guys haven't played it or finished, I recommend
want that on Vita. That game is
that should be a Vita
game.
game.
It's on iOS, but not on Vita. Come on, guys, what are you doing? But I think that'll wrap it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that conference was 50-60% really boring, and I really didn't pay attention to it. But they redeemed themselves with Battlefront, and they knew it too. Yeah. They were dangling that carrot on a stick in front of us the whole time.
They kept putting up the timer like 10 more minutes, just 15 more minutes.
Wait through this bull crap, and you'll see Battlefront. So they
sorry, we have to do this.
Yeah. But it looked awesome. I think you guys thought it was awesome too.
I loved it.
The end was awesome.
And we'll be posting a video later tonight about our Ubisoft thoughts, and then later our Sony thoughts. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about Battlefront and the conference in its entirety below. And we will see you guys next time.
Absolutely.
See you guys.
See ya.